Have you ever wondered what truly shakes the foundation of a narcissist's carefully constructed persona? In today's exploration, we dive deep into the fascinating world of narcissism, peeling back the layers of this complex personality to reveal the 6 things that can shatter a narcissist's ego. This topic isn't just about understanding the surface. It's about unveiling the hidden triggers that can disrupt their self-image. So stick around, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you see these personalities forever. Before we jump into the heart of this topic, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others who might find it enlightening. Your support helps us continue to create content that delves into the most intriguing aspects of human behavior. The ego of a narcissist is their most fiercely protected possession, acting as a fortress constructed from illusions of superiority, constant validation, and an obsession with control. Despite their seemingly unbreakable confidence, there are crucial vulnerabilities that can pierce this defense, causing their self-image to collapse. Understanding these psychological triggers is not only insightful, but also empowering for those who have dealt with such personalities, offering clarity on how to disengage from their manipulative behaviors. A key vulnerability for narcissists lies in their relentless craving for admiration. They meticulously craft a persona meant to command respect, admiration, and sometimes even fear. However, their ego begins to unravel when faced with genuine indifference. Imagine someone ceasing to react to their provocations or emotional manipulations. This complete lack of attention leaves the narcissist feeling powerless. Their ego, once inflated like a balloon, deflates as the emotional fuel they depend on disappears. This void created by indifference can wound them more deeply than direct criticism. Another profound blow to a narcissist's ego is the public exposure of their true self. Narcissists invest heavily in projecting a flawless, idealized image, often concealing their insecurities and manipulative tendencies beneath a polished exterior. However, when undeniable evidence or a public confrontation reveals their real vulnerable nature, the humiliation is unbearable. The fear of being seen as ordinary and flawed shatters the carefully constructed illusion they have worked tirelessly to maintain. Criticism, especially when delivered with calm, factual precision, can also destabilize a narcissist's ego. While they may appear impervious to feedback, a well-founded critique threatens their internal narrative of perfection. This exposure of their imperfections forces them to confront their deepest fears of inadequacy and rejection. The inability to dismiss or control the narrative can lead to emotional distress, causing their self-confidence to crumble further. A lack of control in personal relationships also destabilizes a narcissist's ego, since they derive a sense of power from dominating situations and influencing others. Losing control, whether through rejection, boundary setting, or emotional detachment, can feel like a personal attack. When those around them begin to assert independence, it disrupts the narcissist's perceived authority and fractures their fragile self-image. Ultimately, understanding these vulnerabilities reveals that a narcissist's ego, despite its outward strength, is built on fragile foundations. By recognizing how indifference, exposure, criticism, and loss of control impact them, one can better protect themselves from the emotional manipulation often employed by such individuals. This knowledge not only fosters self-empowerment, but also promotes healthier emotional boundaries in dealing with difficult personalities. The impact of personal failure on a narcissist can be profound and devastating. Narcissists often tie their self-worth exclusively to achievements and external success. When they encounter significant failure, whether in their professional, social, or personal life, the blow to their ego can feel catastrophic. This is not merely about losing. It represents the collapse of their carefully curated sense of superiority. Failure strips away the illusion of perfection, exposing their vulnerabilities, something they work tirelessly to conceal from both themselves and others. Another profound trigger for a narcissist's distress is the experience of being ignored. Silence for them, is more than uncomfortable. It is a nightmare. Narcissists thrive on attention and validation from others. And when this source of ego nourishment is cut off, their sense of self begins to crumble. Often, they will escalate their behavior in increasingly dramatic ways, desperate to reclaim the spotlight and control the narrative. This reaction exposes their dependency on external approval and the fragile foundation of their self-worth. In some cases, a narcissist's ego can be shattered by the rare experience of authentic self-reflection. Though uncommon, there are moments when they are forced to confront the undeniable consequences of their actions. Picture a narcissist finally being faced with the emotional wreckage they have caused in the lives of those around them. This confrontation with reality pierces the protective delusions they have built, compelling them to acknowledge their flaws and harmful behaviors. The struggle to maintain an illusion of perfection also makes narcissists highly vulnerable to criticism. Even mild, constructive feedback can be perceived as a personal attack. Since their self-image is built on the belief of being exceptional, any suggestion of imperfection feels like a direct assault on their identity. This hypersensitivity often results in defensive reactions, denial, or even aggressive attempts to discredit the source of criticism. Moreover, witnessing the success of others can provoke intense emotional turmoil for a narcissist. Rather than feeling inspired, they may experience envy or resentment, interpreting others' achievements as a threat to their own sense of superiority. This comparative thinking can drive them to undermine or belittle those they perceive as rivals, further revealing their insecurity and dependence on dominance in social hierarchies. Ultimately, these vulnerabilities highlight the precarious nature of a narcissist's self-esteem. Their self-worth is deeply entangled with external validation, making it fragile and easily threatened. While they may project confidence and control, moments of failure, criticism, or emotional confrontation reveal the underlying instability of their ego. This complexity underscores why narcissistic behavior often manifests as a defense mechanism against profound inner insecurity. Finally, losing control over others shatters a narcissist's ego like nothing else. Control serves as their primary tool for power. They manipulate, gaslight, and dominate to maintain authority over others. This need for control is deeply tied to their fragile self-worth, making any disruption to their influence feel like a personal attack. When someone breaks free from their grip by setting firm boundaries and rejecting manipulation, it creates a profound disturbance in the narcissist's sense of self. Their identity is built on the ability to shape perceptions and dictate behavior, so losing that power undermines their carefully crafted image of superiority. This loss often leads to intense emotional reactions, ranging from anger to deep insecurity. The realization that they can no longer control how someone perceives them is a devastating blow. Their inflated sense of self thrives on validation and dominance, and when that dynamic is broken, they are forced to confront their vulnerabilities. This exposure threatens the illusion of perfection they've worked so hard to maintain. Thank you for staying with us through this deep dive into what truly breaks a narcissist's ego. If you found this exploration insightful, consider showing your support by hitting the like button, sharing the content, and subscribing for more discussions on human behavior. Your engagement helps us continue uncovering the complexities of the human mind. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning. Have you ever wondered what truly shakes the foundation of a narcissist's carefully constructed persona? In today's exploration, we dive deep into the fascinating world of narcissism, peeling back the layers of this complex personality to reveal the 6 things that can shatter a narcissist's ego.